keep. Shall I start or someone else is starting?
No, no, sir. We will start with you. Let me just see. Only 7 people are there. You can just open your this PPT.
Are you able to see my PPT?
Yes, sir. I can see.
Mhm. Okay, my Guru Aarti is also there with Nirjala Ekadasi, Shivani, Manish, Rahul, Pinaki ji, Rajeshwari ji. Shall I start or wait?
No, no, sir. I think we can start as so many people are there. So we can start. So let me
Okay.
welcome everyone. So I welcome you all for today's session, and we have completed 3 years. And thank you so much for supporting and buying the Zoom subscription for FELD once again. Thank you so much for this contribution. It means a lot. Yes, sir. Now you can start.
Yeah, I think sharing, I had already done sharing.
I think go with the continue.
Now this Tattva Bodh is one of the book written by Adi Shankaracharya. All these books, are written in Sanskrit. So I'll just go to these books are all part of Vedas. We have four Ved, Earth Ved, Ajur Ved, and then after Ved, we have Upanishads, we have Bhagavad Gita, and we have a Brahma Sutra. So the origin of Ved is said it is Mata Gayatri. She is also known as Ved Mata. And then Ved Vyasji, compiled all this. We also call them Shruti, like all they were there for time immemorial when the earth was created, Brahmaji. Uh, so this is the brief about Vedas. Then there is something called Prasthantraya. Prasthantraya means getting the knowledge of truth, getting the knowledge of Satya. So what is Satya? Each one of us has a same abilities or capabilities what universe has. We call each one of us as a Brahman. That means we are a part of that consciousness, Atma. So there are 108 Upanishads, but about 11 of them are very famous and known. And Bhagavad Gita, we have 18 chapters, 700 slokas, and in Brahma Sutra, there are 555 sutras. Now, how I started all this, like if somebody else want to start in this Vedant. So I started, say, somewhere around 2019, just before the lockdown. Two persons from my house building, they had done 2 years course of Chinmaya Mission, 2 years full-time course. Like they left the husband and wife. The husband, uh, took like a sabbatical. He's an entrepreneur. And After completing 2 years course, they started this classes on Tattva Bodh, Atma Bodh. There is a Vivek Chudamani, and I took interest in that. These all these things comes to us maybe when we really need, or when we are mentally disturbed, or about life we feel. So this is how I started at that point of time. And now again, like, my council term got over on 12th February 25. So I had a lot of time. So now every day I'm spending about 3 to 4 hours on Vedant, reading Bhagavatam, reading Ramayana for half an hour each. There are different classes, and I found professionals taking the classes, a chartered accountant taking class on Bhagavad Gita. They have done the course. So this is what about, how one can begin. Like somebody, our colleague from Satara, she said, Ashtavakra Gita, she want to read. I said, okay, like any other book, we will start reading that. It will happen one day. So in Tattva Bodh, what is Tattva? Now, Tattva is a truth. It is a reality. Uh, so in this Tattva Bodh, the uh, book, which may be of the Sanskrit text, is about 10 pages. So there is a concept called Sadhan Chatushtaya. So truth is, and those who have some interest on YouTube video, there is a Upanishad Ganga of Chinmaya Mission. There are about 32 YouTube videos. Very interesting YouTube videos on different Upanishads. Uh, so it refers to fundamental elements constituting the universe and shape human experience. This Tattva Bodh also, like how we are reading the books, there is one senior relative of mine, 84 years, for last 5 years, he is reading only Vedant. So every day, half an hour, we used to read together a book on Tattva Bodh, which I have shared in the group. And for 15 minutes, we used to discuss on that. Then these are Prakran Granths. Prakran Granths are like dictionaries. So Tattva Bodh is the first book which is recommended. Then there is an Atma Bodh, Aprakshana Bhukti, Panchikarna, Vivek Chudamani, Updesh Sahasri, Vakya Vritti. And as we start, we will read all of them. Like, I am experiencing. And when we want to learn something, we get teacher. This is also an established truth, and which I am also. Then what is the benefit of reading Vedant or Tattva Bodh? So this Tattva Bodh, what are the benefits? One is we will understand Tattva. Tattva means the supreme power, and we each one of us are also having that. So इसीलिए वो एक जैसे एक कहा ना, पूरी शिद्दत से अगर कायनात कुछ भी मांगो तो पूरी कायनात लग जाती है। या हम जो किताबें पढ़ रहे हैं ना, मैनिफेस्टेशंस, affirmations, all that is happening because of tattva, supreme power. So we get liberation from suffering. Like, I speak about my experience. Now I accept any circumstances, I accept any person, I do not get disturbed. But there are many other things, like I do meditation 1 hour every day. I spend some other time. So the benefit of this is the spiritual enlightenment. It will guide us, more and more spiritual inclination will increase. Then the understanding the nature of reality. Here I have not written in that order. I have written this five Panch Mahabhut, Saf V, like clean V, SAFWE. So S is a space, A is air, F is fire, W is water, and E is earth. And in that chronology, these tattvas came into existence. First, the space came into existence, then the air. With space and air, there is a fire. So when we go deep into that, in each element, uh, there are parts of other elements. Then additional advantages of knowing Tattva both is self-knowledge and liberation. Increased, I will be little faster now. Rajeshwari, 8:14.
Yes, sir.
Increased awareness, personal transformation, resilience. This we saw five elements, Panch Mahabhut. Then there is a concept called Sadhan Chatushthya, is the fourfold way of self-control or cleansing oneself. Now this concept called Vivek is, is a wisdom of making choices. On this concept, in Vivek Chudamani, there are 581 verses. So Vivek tells us, what is Nitya and what is Anitya. So Nitya is only consciousness. Everything else is temporary. Then there is Vairagya. And then this Sat Sampati, again it is Sanskrit word. There are six uh, things which we do. And Mumukshta, this is the craving for liberation. It is said that there are 84 lakhs kind of creatures in this planet. Only human being has this right of getting the liberation from the cycle of birth and death. And if we listen to other spiritual listening, say Sivani ji, or so our consciousness earlier has taken many birth. This is in Bhagavad Gita also in chapter 2, which is sort of a summary. Then this Sat Sampati is, there are six things: Sam, withdrawal of senses; Dam, control of senses; Uprati, detachment; Titiksha, endurance. That means we don't feel heat, we don't feel cold. Shraddha is faith, and Samadhan is the steadfastness. So these six virtues comes as we practice, as we believe. Then there is something called the gross body, the subtle body, and the causal body. The gross body is Panch Mahabhut, and then there is a subtle body and causal body. This is also divided into Panch Kosa, Anmay Kosa, Pranmay Kosa, Manomay Kosa, Vigyanmay Kosa. Then there is a Sarir Stem. The gross body is this Panch Mahabhut. Then there is a subtle body uh, along with the mental process, and there is a causal body. So this is all on Tattva Bodh. If there are any questions, I'll stop sharing. And those who want to start reading this, it's a very interesting subject, and this subject will in fact increase our power, our sharpness, our abilities, more on working on our goals.
Thank you so much, Rajkumar sir.
Yes.
I am not that much to this rituals book, but felt good to hear from you. And what I feel slowly, I'm going towards that. Earlier, I don't used to worship, uh, very less, but nowadays I do some of the chanting and prayers and listen this Bhagavad Gita. So what I feel as the age as we grow means as you are highly mature and I think more than 50 years of when 60 in the 60s you must be. So I feel when the people are in that age they feel highly spiritual. It's not like that. Even the small kids also I have seen.
I'm in 70s, cross 65. So
Okay.
if we round off, I'm 65 and half. But it is not that way. The spiritualism, if we begin earlier,
Hmm.
like if we go to ISKCON and there are college students are reading Bhagavad Gita and I think Aarti had raised the hand. She wanted to ask something.
Yeah, she is our new member to FELD. She can introduce
Yes.
herself, and if she has any queries, she can ask from you.
I don't have any query. As you were speaking, Rajeshwari, good evening to everyone. Actually, I say happy evening.
Oh, thank you.
So, may you have a happiest evening today. You were speaking that as you grow, you tend to recline towards the spirituality. So, my baby is there, so pardon for that. She will disturb. It's not like that. As you added that even young kids, I have seen that they are worshipping and doing rituals. So put my hand down again. But there is much more to this. Actually, our soul journey is different. Now, my little girl is only 2 years old, and what I see in her is she is much more higher in experience than even me. Her actions tell this. So there is different soul journey that makes you recline towards spirituality later or sooner. So that's what I wanted to add to this. And it
Thank
was really nice to know there are few things which were knowledge to me, Rajkumar ji. Thank you for sharing this.
Thank you. Thank you. And for the information of participants, she is my guru for acupressure learning. I did 21 days with her for rediscovering the life, the chakra healing. So this is a so thank you. It's a
Thank you
gratitude
so much, but
expression.
I am just the dust in the universe. Thank you so much. That's your greatness that you take me as guru. Everyone is there as a guru. We can learn from each
Yes.
one of us. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So now I will request Bharat sir to share his pending story with us.
I have one question for Rajkumar sir.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, Manish.
Thank
Go
you so
ahead.
much. Question is, sir, like how, like I want to know, like we keep hearing things like motivation and soul, spiritual things, and so many things like that in different books, right? So my question is like, whatever presented today, like what is that unique insight from these practices, basically? Just curious to know that. Any good, a few good insights or
Like,
some unique.
slowly, like in some of the book reading session also I'm saying, all the concepts, all the books which we are reading otherwise, na? Motivation, anger management, everything is come from Vedant. Or you can say Bhagavad Gita. If we see who were reading, like, about Mahatma Gandhi, it is said that whenever he had any question, he used to open a Bhagavad Gita and any page of Bhagavad Gita would have given answer to him. Or all big achievers, uh, they have, they read and they follow Bhagavad Gita. The foreign authors, like I did one course, thinking into results. So in his video also he has mentioned about Gita. So, Bharat, what I find like it is of the taste of oneself. Like we are reading the book Joe Spanja, this psycho cybernetics of Wallace Wattles. Everything is uh, on spirituality. They don't mention about spirituality. The stress management, we say you accept the situations, you calm the mind. So this is in Bhagavad Gita 6.6, sixth sloka of sixth chapter. One who has controlled the mind has ruled the world. And one who is not able to control the mind is the worst enemy. He don't need any other enemy. So the people, those who are in depression, do suicide because of their mind. So the I find great solace, and I would request everyone to try out. Start with something, maybe Bhagavad Gita one sloka every day, or there are highly rate people who take the sessions. Like I am doing Saturday Sunday Gita class from a chartered accountant who has done a chartered accountancy 10 years back. Jay Kishan, and it's a different world. And there are 9 kind of bhakti. So the bhajan and other things, once you start going, you are in a different plane. My age, we should not relate ki because of my age, I am in this. I came to know this much later. As I said, there was a person in my complex who did the course and started taking classes. But if we introduce as early as possible, like if the students start believing in spirituality, they will be in a different plane. Their exam stress, their focus on, like Aarti ji, whom I was referring earlier, she suggested me about a month back to do one mala of Gayatri Mantra every day. And I started doing that, and I'm finding a difference. Gayatri Mantra is one need to find out, but it's more for memory, power, and various other benefits.
Okay, thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Bharatji. And anytime you can reach out to me uh, on any query related to this or other aspects of, I have interest in self development subjects, technical subjects of my CA field. Thank you.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
think, are there, Rajeshwari, some question in the chat box?
Let me see, sir.
No, I think those are
Yeah.
appreciation and gratitude.
Okay, Bharat sir, now you can share your story.
Am I visible?
Yes, sir, you're visible.
But I am not visible myself.
You are visible, and we know you that you tell the story and share a lot of things.
It should be a bigger one, not a bigger one. How can I make it bigger? Any idea, Pinaki? I removed Ankita, but all it removed all. Okay.
I have replaced the pin. Now you must
share it.
keep
You have to
your
share the
photo.
screen. Yeah.
Oh, the share screen. Okay. Screen. Okay.
Want to share something?
No. I just want to see myself what I am doing.
Okay.
Not on the small one, as a big screen, because I don't have any slides, so I can see myself comfortably. Normally,
Okay, that for that you just need to pin yourself.
seeing yourself, just
Yeah.
stop
Just select
broadcast.
the image and pin yourself.
पिनाकी जी मैंने इनको पिन किया है इनका
नहीं, You can when you pin you can only see him. चलो मैं आपको spotlight कर देता हूँ. Is it
हाँ,
okay?
I did.
हाँ, ऐसा कुछ कर दो, बाकी सब हट जाए, so that I can see myself, and other screen I will have less distractions.
All right, please go ahead.
So others are still there. Dinesh is there. Okay, fine, good, thank you. So I'm visible, I'm audible comfortably.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So divine in me, bow down to divine in you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I will be using real names in this story of mainly of our NLP community. Hope nobody will mind that. Pinaki, Milind, Ankita, Shivani, Rajeshwari, all those names I am using in this story. Hope nobody has any objection to that.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Sir, you are a little bit less loud. Can you? I
Less
don't know.
loud,
For me,
less loud. Is it like that?
yeah, less audible. I don't know about others.
Just check. Let me check the volume side.
Audible. Okay.
Audible?
Yes, yes, you are.
Yes.
Okay, fine. That's great.
Okay.
So, in a metro city, there was a multinational bank. It has number of branches in the city, but the main branch obviously has main traffic and number of transactions were very high. So they have got 4 counters for cash withdrawals. So counter number 3 was handled by our divine angel Pinaki as a cashier. So other counters have 6 to 7 people in front of their counter, but Pinaki's counter has 10 to 12 people and waiting for the number. One day, the branch manager Milind take a round in the branch and saw the 2 counters were free, it was vacant, but still 7 to 8 people were waiting in front of Pinaki's counter. You surprised, hey, what is going on? So he went to the customers, hey, you can go to the other counters, they are already free, they are vacant, you don't need to wait here for your turn, you can go there and collect your money. But all they said, no, thank you for your kind offer, but we will wait here and we'll get money from Pinaki only. So Milind was confused. Hey, what's going on? Why everybody wants to get money from Pinaki only? He wants to know what is happening. So after that, customers took their money. He called them in their office and he talked to them individually. Okay, what makes them take money from Pinaki only? So Divine Angel Rajeshwari said, so whenever I take money from Pinaki, it gives me good luck. Whatever I invest in my own growth, it grows multifold, and I have multiple growth in my all social media platforms. You're impressed, eh? Then the divine angel Kapil came. He said, I am a businessman, and whenever I take money and invest in my business grow multifold. I have targeted 5 new clients for my business. I got 10 new clients for my new product. So he is a divine angel. So then Shivani came. So she said, I took money and I used that in publishing my book. And my book sales have skyrocketed and it's become an Amazon bestseller. And now soon it will become a New York Time bestseller. So Divine Angel Sandeep came inside. So whenever I take money from Pinaki and use it on my investment on health and diet, I'm having miraculous result in my physical wealth. So Milind was impressed. Then Divine Angel Ankita came. So she said, Pinaki is my lucky charm. Whenever I take money from him, my productivity and my efficiency improves. My boss is very happy with my productivity and efficiency. He just go on asking, how could you do that? How could you do that? How could you improve this productivity? So Divine Angel Vastu came. He is a student. He said, whenever I take money from Pinaki and I use it in my college, any difficult task become very easy for me. I have targeted 200 maths problem to be solved in 5-6 months. Instead of that, I could solve 500 problems and I could make 10 videos also. And I am the most sought after boy in my college. And I got 10 lakh per annum premium package from a reputed company during a campus interview. So Divine Angel Priya came. She said, whenever I take money from Pinaki, my patient, my divine angels go on increasing. Now the divine angels are contacting themselves on their own for my consultancy. Lastly, the divine angel Gopal came. He said, I have to travel a lot. So whenever I travel, I keep money with my bag. I take a money bag with me. So once I took money from Pinaki and I was taking that money to my native place, I lost my bag. But I got my bag intact without any loss of money. So Milind was highly impressed. And heaven like curious to know the secret of Pinaki, how can bring so much luck, so much change in so many people's life. He must be having some kind of magic power. Let me know the secret. So he was impatiently walking in his office for the lunch break to happen so that he can call Pinaki and know the secret of what is happening in his, what is the secret of magic. So he called Pinaki during the lunch break and asked, I know you use hypnotic languages and put people in trance and meditative state during your training programs. But do you have any magical powers? Do you have any miraculous powers? How we are able to make so many changes in your so many people's life? Just tell me the secret. I am very heaven curious, been curious to know this secret. So Pinaki said, I don't have any miraculous power. They have prepared themselves for opportunity to come. So when opportunity knocked their door, they were ready to grab those opportunity and they were able to grow and succeed, which other people call luck and you are calling it a magic. जिंदगी में चुनौतियां हर किसी के हिस्से में नहीं आती. जिंदगी में चुनौतियां हर किसी के हिस्से में नहीं आती, क्योंकि किस्मत भी किस्मत वालों को ही आजमाती है. So they have prepared themselves so that they've got opportunity to grow. Luck is nothing but opportunity meeting preparation. Magical power is inside everyone. काबिलियत तो इंसान में है इतनी, काबिलियत तो इंसान में है इतनी कि जन्नत को झुका दे. एक बार पहचान ले अपनी काबिलियत तो कुदरत को भी हिला दे. एक बार पहचान ले अपनी काबिलियत तो कुदरत को भी हिला दे. So I just help them to tap their own magical power. That creates magical result in their life. I'm a simple man like everyone, but I had learned from my parents. Then, whom I will come in contact with, just bless them with full heart. So whenever any customer comes to my counter, I slowly bless them. God bless you. 3 times. First time, when the customer give me a token. Second time, when I'm counting the money. And third time again, when I'm handing over the money to the customer. So, arigato money. It's a concept. It is coined by Ken Honda in his book, Happy Money. Place the money. I remember we were receiving 1 rupee check as a dividend. We were just laughing. Hey, how 1 rupee check must be costing more than this 1 rupee. Making this check, sending this check to me must be costing more than 1 rupee. And sometimes they don't deposit at that also. But however small amount you receive it with love and gratitude and a blessing of God. And appreciate from heart and say arigato money, as it helps in fulfilling all our dreams and desires. And also it helps in giving us some charity to whatever donation activity you want to do, whatever social contribution you want to do. That energy, that money helps you doing that. We have a proverb in Gujarati, "Tipe tipe sarovar bharai." Drop by drop, the lake fills. The large achievements can be accomplished through small, persistent efforts. We all know what we appreciate get appreciated. So when you appreciate money, when you love and do gratitude for money, you will receive more money to be grateful for. You will have more money to be appreciated for. How you pay your bills? With joy, with love and gratitude? Or with complaining, whining, craving? So many bills to pay: electricity bill, telephone bill, light bills, gas bill, mobile bill, TV channel bill, income tax, falana tax, dhamaka tax, falana bill. Don't do it. Are you going like this? Are you paying like this? Just change the approach. Whenever you pay any bill or tax, say arigato money. Thank you, God, for making me so capable of paying all this money to all the service provider, all the people who are giving me this product, so that I can pay them. So thank you for making me those capable of paying this money. Say arigato money. Blaze it from your heart. See you soon. Come back with more of your friends. So similarly, whenever you spend any money at a coffee shop, at a shopping mall, at a kirana shop, at vegetables vendors, maybe smile and say, arigato money. Come back with more of your friends. Follow this very simple principle. Many of us know this. It's not a new principle, because arigato money concept is coined by Coin Honda, is very popular among all. Many people have read even the book, but actual implementation is in life is very important. So whenever you spend any money, arigato out, you receive more and more, and the cycle continues, because money is an energy, and energy flows, and when you keep it flowing, it comes in our life. So whenever you get any services from anybody, like a street vendor, auto rickshaw driver, say thank you for his service. And if the bill is 180 rupees, just pay him 200 rupees and see the happiness on his face. Just you will get the lots of blazing with just simple 20 rupees investment. So remember to blaze and say big thanks. Arigato money. You smile, love, joy, and gratitude. Whenever you pay or receive money and have abundant money in your life. मैं शुक्रिया करूं तो कहां तक करूं? मैं शुक्रिया करूं तो कहां तक करूं? मैंने सर झुकाया कम, तेरे एहसान बहुत है. मैंने सर झुकाया कम, तेरे एहसान बहुत है. Thank you, God, for everything. Stay blessed and happy forever. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you
so
very much. Keep smiling. Spread your love and energy wherever you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much, Bharatji. So wonderful storyteller you are.
Thank you, thank you.
Sir, you're mute, Pinaki sir.
I'm not telling myself, thank you, God.
Okay.
You know, like when somebody is taking my name for whatever purpose, so it's a big blessing. So, you know, like I have no words to express, so I'm just telling myself.
He's a magician in our life, so he's the right character for this. I could have chosen any character, but Pinaki is creating magic wonders in our life, is an NFP in action. So he is the right person to be taken as this miraculous man. So that was the purpose of taking him, and I hope nobody's mind any names taken by me. So
if I connect the dots, then I will say you are the magician of your life. You know, it's not me.
Yeah.
You know, I can do the magic spell, but it will work only if you accept it. Only if you see the power of that magic spell and experience it and then put it in practice. Like our mentor, Pawan Bhattar and Dr. Menor Randiria told us, है ना? उन्होंने हमें यही सिखाया. NLP is magic and you are the magician. So you means you. When you apply it, when you put NLP in action, then you are the magician. Magician in action. Beautifully summarized, beautifully presented, Bharat. Like so much to learn from you. Like, amazing. Powerful storytelling. So powerful storytelling. Fantastic.
I
Okay,
just,
now so
yeah,
yeah.
just want to share something quickly, if you allow.
Yes, Manish sir, go ahead.
On the same line, because the the energy is on. So what I was saying is, I was reading one of the teaching from Swami Vivekananda. He says the power of the universe is inside you. Okay, it is only you have put your hands on your eyes, and you say it is dark. So the point is that the power of the universe is inside us, and if we believe, we can use it, and if we don't believe, we cannot use it. The power is inside you. So every person is a magician. It's just that you have to accept it and just uh, you know like just you have to accept it and just use it basically. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Manish. Okay, now I would like to invite Sivani Gupta ma'am for share her story and what the book has impacted her life as we are celebrating the third year of completion of FELD community. So thought to invite people what they are reading, what books have impacted them.
Thank you, Rajeshwari. So I think I have narrated my story several times on this platform. So quickly, I will go through. So it all started in 2014 when I picked up my first self-help book. And before that, I never read any book other than technical CA books and a little bit of magazines and newspaper and that only. So when I moved abroad after marriage, there was a break in my career. Then I started scrolling on internet, checking out the stories of people going and reading the about sections, and there I get to know what people are doing and how they are doing. They are building so much beautiful stories and businesses around. So there, I simply got some ideas. And then I discovered one thing that one habit that every successful person follows is reading. And that's where my reading journey started. I was a very slow reader then, and finishing like one book or two in a year. So that was the case. Then gradually I started. Then there was something within me to write a blog, write some blogs. So I started at that time few blogs on different topics. And previously, I have followed one blog on CA updates as well, but then it was all shut down after posting some posts. So a lot of 3 to 4 things, blogs I started writing, and that picked up as well. But as I moved to places, these things came to halt. But reading was something that continued. And post COVID, when in 2021 I encountered on Pavan Sir's How to Read 100 Books in a Year. So I joined the Brainy World, and that's where transformation started. I started speed reading, and post that in initial years, 2014 or 2015, I read Robin Sharma's book, this one, Who Will Cry When You Die. So this book gave me a thought that I need to create some legacy. And how can I create a legacy? That was a seed of writing my own book someday. I started collecting beautiful stories that were lesson giving. That draft was is still lying somewhere in my digital data. So post that, I and at the same time when I did this Pavan Sir's renewal thing, same time I encountered one ad on book writing as well, book writing and publishing, and I just enrolled into that, and that's where in 2022 I published my first book. And post that, uh, things never stopped on those fronts. I started building up various communities of readers and writers, and that's how I got connected to so many of you and alike groups and people, those who are avid readers. And that's where transformations started getting. So with the transformations, I look forward that I keep evolving every single day. And in this journey, I can also help others evolve in their journey. So that's the goal for me. And the next book that impacted was The Magic of Thinking Big, that I read with Pavan Sir's challenge. And I was already reading that book before the challenge. And Pavan sir said that you pick up some book that you have already read. So at the same time, I read that book twice. And what was fascinating about this book is this book has showed examples in every perfect situations, that in a certain situation, how one person can do the same thing and achieve it, and the other person just sees the problem. So, what makes the difference? This book has highlighted so many instances, so many circumstances, and so many, even the office promotions and everything. What is the difference? It has showed in the attitude and everything. So that's where I picked it up. The learnings, those were deep. And this book inculcated the thought of thinking big, that the book title itself is. So that's where every transformation came into me. And going forward, many books were there, like Think and Grow Rich has impacted. It is based on uh, practical, you can say rules, or practical things that really work. We are already reading so many books on manifestations, and even the Dr. Joe Dispenza's research and findings. So all those things come to us, same platform. Even I attended at that time BSR's program, and I found it worthy. Post that, I took several trainings and getting deeper insights into this thing. And I started it. We were reading several books. We read Magic book, and that's where Magic of Gratitude entered my life. So that's where, when we were about to read what's next, I only suggested everyone wants to read Bhagavad Gita, but nobody is reading. So Nareen sir and Kishore Pahuja sir was there in the group, and they both brought Swamiji from ISKCON Ayodhya, Dev Shekhar Prabhu. So he is teaching us Bhagavad Gita since past 2 years. And this session goes on every morning 6 a.m. to 7 in Hirani sir's Magical Mindset group. So I'm following it also. So getting a lot of insights from Bhagavad Gita as well, gaining more clarity. And then with NLP, joining NLP and all, definitely that opened another door of possibilities. So that was my story in short. And a few more books that impacted are like The Power of Subconscious Mind and The Alchemist, so Go Getter. So these are some of the books that really impacted. And my own book, Magical Powers of Gratitude, it has taken me to places. So that's the real power of gratitude. Then joining Pinaki ji's NLP in action. was also a cherry on the cake. A lot of clarity and a lot of actionable things that, yes, I am the creator of my own destiny, and nothing is there that we cannot achieve if we put our focus to that. So that's all the learnings, and look forward to bring more and more results for myself and for everyone around. You are
Thank
on
you.
mute. Thank you.
Vansi, I would like to invite you for sharing your story. Which book have?
No. I would share next time. I'm not. There's something urgent come up, so I will
Okay,
share next time. Yeah.
okay, sure, sure. So we have Mitesh with us. Mitesh, would you like to share something about you? Mitesh, Manish sir, Padma ma'am, Sakina, Deepa ma'am,
Yeah, I want to.
Rahul. Yeah, Manish.
Yeah, yeah. See, the thing is, I was I read so many books, and right now these days my focus is more on implementation and how much result I'm getting from those learning from the books actually. So I want to share my most important learnings, and the same thing I'm implementing in my day-to-day life, and I'm getting the benefits from that. So the point here is that what I'm focusing more is that I'm being more consistent in my approach to life on a day-to-day basis, whether it is my reading or going to gym or doing my day-to-day work. Like it's just like showing up. It is not that I set small targets like let me make some progress today than yesterday. Let me my focus is on achieving small goals every day, because otherwise what was happening in the past was, we always in this modern world we always have a focus on achieving more in less time, but it doesn't work like that, because our mind it's just like, a fertile seed cannot grow uh, in a non-fertile soil. Basically, the point here is that, if we are not able to achieve big tasks, we should focus on small actions and small results. And basically, is not about talent or something. Is more about consistency. So I'm focusing more on consistency, like doing the same thing every day, and not like giving up, or it's just like, I don't have to break the chain. So what I do is, whatever I need to do, I plan a day before, and I will do it, whether maybe not for 1 hour or half an hour. I'll just do it for 10 minutes or maybe 2 minutes. So the point here is that, consistency is what makes you successful. Basically, it's not about talent or motivation or things like that. Because sometime, your motivation will die, and a lot of I see a lot of talented people around me who are not successful because they are not consistent. So my best takeaway learning from so far is that, I have to be consistent in every act of life which is important for me, whether I do it for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or whatever, to the best of my ability. But I don't have to break the chain. So whatever is important for me, I will do it on a day-to-day basis, whether 2 minutes, 5 minutes, or 10 minutes, whatever. So that, it's just like, the practice makes a man perfect. So if I do that daily, slowly, I get the momentum, and, then I'm able to do what I need to do, basically. So I don't focus on achieving big every day. At least I'll achieve something every day, and do that activity on a day-to-day basis, so that, it's just like, the consistency will make you successful. Not it is not much about talent or motivation, because talent can only survive when you are consistent. Because there is a lot of talent in the books, but not on the reality, basically, right? So I feel that, consistency is very important for a person to be successful. Because if you feel like giving up, okay, if I can't go to gym today for half an hour, or if I don't can't go to exercise for 1 hour today, let me just do it for 2 minutes. Okay, so what will happen is that, this small daily acts of life will make you consistent, and then it is easy for you to be successful in that area of work, that I have realized. Okay, so I'm focusing on small achievements if I'm not able to do bigger things, basically. And these small things add up, and it just like, you build that habit, basically. And what we are We are basically a sum total of our habits, what we do on a day-to-day basis. So what I want to share is that, be consistent with whatever you want to do, and that will make you successful. Whether you do it small, it doesn't matter. But doing small every day makes a big difference in 6 months. So the same thing I'm doing, and it is helping me a lot in my different areas of work. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Manish. Anyone else would like to share something about themselves, about their books and their impact on their life? Deepa ma'am,
I
Shilpa
would
ji.
like to congratulate all the FELD members and would like to share that I have been associated with FELD from day one. I and Vasudev ji and Tapaswini. We three were there since the beginning. Then I think few of you people also got connected, and a few of you like Kanaki ji, Rajeshwari, and uh, I'm not remembering the exact name. Sakshi, yeah, Sakshi, and three, four people like Sumedha ma'am also. She comes on and off, but we all are connected since past 3 years. So that's a great thing. I also try to attend a field session every Friday. Very rarely I miss. Most of the time in listening mode. Sometimes I do share. So congratulations to each one of you for completing 3 years. And one more book that impacted me is Many Lives, Many Masters. So this book gave me the insight that each one of us, the two takeaways that I took from this book are first one that each one of us has a diamond within us, within our hearts. Why there is a difference? Like some people shine brighter than others. So it is said in that book that the number of sides we polish during our lifetimes, it's not one life. Some might be, everyone is traveling in different time zones. Some soul might be traveling in their first life, some may be in 10th, some may be in 100th life. So your experience, your whatever you have gone through, that is all stored in your subconscious mind, right? Within your soul. So everything is there, and that is the difference. The number of learnings you have, the number of experiences you have, so all those things evolve you to be a better person, and that's where some people command power and influence since their births. Some are born in rich and powerful families. So what is the difference? So definitely karma also plays a role into it. And the other thing is that the goal of life, ultimate goal of life, is to gain knowledge and reach to that level. And when you are gaining knowledge and pass it, gain knowledge and pass it to the world. So when you are gaining knowledge, there might be people who are less fortunate in aspect of knowledge from you. So that's where it's your responsibility to pass on to that knowledge to those people, to the less known people. So that is the thing. And it's never that you know everything. It's always that you know you are better at something. The other person is better at something. So it's always keep learning and pass on that knowledge to the world. So these 2 points I got from this book, realizations, and definitely it's about past life regressions. The story is beautiful. The book kept me hooked to complete it as soon as I can. And there are rarely few books that are so. Those kind of books are basically fiction or a story blended with self-help lessons. So these kind of books are the books that keep people hooked towards reading. So I have noticed some of these kind of books like Go Giver is there. Then Alchemist is also similar kind of story. Monk who sold his Ferrari. So these books are on same lines, and that's the reason they are favorite ones from the readers. And recently, I got to know about one more book. I have heard about this book, The Laws of Spirit Sciences. I have added it to my reading list, and I want to read it. So maybe someday I'll read and share the learnings.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi, Rajeshwari, and all of you. Hello, you're able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yeah.
Padma, ma'am, we can
Yeah.
hear you.
I didn't want to miss this special occasion, so I just wanted to show my presence here.
Okay.
And though I'm not share my reading and experience, I still didn't want to miss this opportunity to connect with all of you. So I'm just looking forward to this today being a very a special day for our FELD group. I really am looking forward to share and learn from each and every. Uh, I will even specify the month from July onwards. I really want to make some commitment, and this is again. I'm just on my under some commitments, and I'm attending to my immediate commitments, and I'm really excited to go more deeper into discussions and collaborations with all of you, and I wish our FEL group a beautiful and continued success and growth. Okay, I just wanted to be,
Thank you.
my presence, I really felt like, because I'm using my mobile always. So when I just heard, when I just saw Rajeshwari saying that today is an important occasion, I wanted to be a part of it. So I just joined. And though I do not have anything to share right now, but I'm sure I can do that with all of you from July onwards.
Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. So,
Thanks,
okay,
Rajeshwari.
now,
Thanks a lot.
Rajeshwari, I think we
Soundia.
should continue this next at least one more session.
Yes.
Just a suggestion, and I would share, like, next time if we're doing the same thing, I would be there as a speaker for sure. Like,
Okay.
I'll share my experience.
Yeah, sure. So
Hi,
before,
Rajeshwari. This is
uh,
Shilpa here.
yes, Silpaji.
Do we have time for a very, very short sharing from me?
Yeah, sure.
First of all, I just want to say I'm blown away with your smile,
Thank you.
and that suits this birthday occasion. And so, greetings to all the members of the FEL group. But I don't want to call them. I want to call it as a family of readers. Okay, so we are family of readers. Some read more, some read less.
Yes.
So I also remember when I joined the group, I was on my trip to India in 2022, and I remember walking on the streets of Mumbai with the cars honking all over, and and I still remember I was trying to attend this while I was walking, and that's how I joined the FELD group, on the first time. And Vasudev ji took so much time talking to me and understanding where I came from. So I really appreciate that. And thanks to Pinaki Da, who also got me into this. But going back to actually what I just wanted to share something, and it's not a funny thing, but it's just a sharing from what Shivani ji was talking about the book Many Lives and Many Masters. So that was from Brian Weiss. In 2014 or 13, I was in London, and I went, I was with my family, and we all separated, and we said we would meet somewhere in half an hour. And where does Shilpa go? To the bookshop. Why? Because in Germany, you do not get English books. Now you get, but you have to go to a big city, and I come from a very small little town at the border of France. So We have a lot of more French books than English ones. So for me, like, going to Paradise, going to the bookshop, and the book, the Brian Weiss's book, he just popped out, and I had to get it. And I said, no, I'm not going to read you. I don't want to read you. I want to read some other books, because that book was pretty expensive in pounds. Anyway, um, I had to leave the shop, and I came back after half an hour, hiding the books that I had chosen, because I wanted to buy them, but I was over my budget. So I had to choose, and I didn't have much time because it was already time to meet my family. So I went to them and I said that I have to come back. So when I went back to the shop, the books were missing. And then again, this book popped up, and I said, okay, I'm going to buy you. You're more than 25 pounds, but I'm going to buy you. And guess what? I bought the book, and I was in a camper, an RV. So you sleep and eat and you do everything in that van. So I was in that kind of van. So I spent all the time reading, and luckily it was only raining all day long, so you could not do anything except read. And then I was so motivated, and I was so enchanted by the book. And this was not my first Brian Weiss's book, okay? And I immediately looked up on the net, where is he going to be? And he's from Florida. And guess what? This was August, and in September, he was going to be in Rome. So I thought, oh, well, I could go to Rome. So I said, let me see if I can get a ticket. I got a ticket. Let me see if I can get a cheap flight. I got a cheap flight. Let me see if I can get a cheap accommodation. I got that too. And I managed to attend with 400 people Brian Weiss's session for 3 whole days. Oh my God, it was so uncanny, so beautiful. And I got to sit next to a woman, the only Indian woman from Mumbai. I was sitting right next to her. So everything just happened from this book. And that's why I think books also connect people. So thank you for being this family, and thank you for just, I'm thanking the books and the authors and the publishers and the printers who have brought us all together on this day so that we can be together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Silpa, for sharing your beautiful experience. So, okay, it's 9:11. 5 minutes still we have. So at last, I am just sharing my view. So many books impacted in my life, have some impacts, but I would like to share the communities that impacted me. I was a girl who was having lots of dream. I want to be a speaker, and I was searching a platform also. So I came to know about this platform, our FELD community from Vasudev Bere. And Sivani used to come and share a lot when I have joined this group. And I have heard from her mouth only that she is an avid reader. And because of reading book, she has brought so many changes in her life. So my first inspiration is Sivani, then Vasudev Bere. And from him, I came to know about the Pinaki sir and our community, next community, NLP and beyond. So because of these community and because of these wonderful community, I came to meet and connect online only. So many people who are here. Manish is here, Padma ma'am is here, Deepa ma'am, Mitesh. I used to follow him on his Instagram. And really, he's a very inspiring man. Then I became a good friend of Ankita, Mansi. Also, she's also running a very beautiful community. Now she has brought a 30-day challenge. So I'm looking forward to it and cultivate good habits. That is visualization and meditation. And so really, I'm thankful for all these beautiful communities who gave me the platform to share my stories. And because of this community only, my kids don't used to read earlier. So this year, my younger daughter, she has started reading. So I'm very happy. I was thinking how I should inculcate, but as I was reading the book and hosting this our FELD community on this session every Friday. So because of this, I think my daughter used to see me every day. That mummy is connecting with so many people and she has the habit of reading books. So because of this, I think she too choose to read that. Yeah, really books help a lot. And she read this year Secret, and she is in 10th standard, and this she just visualized manifested that she will get 98.2, and I'm happy to share that she scored 97.4 this year in the 10th standard, and she stood second in her school, whole school, who appeared for the 10th board. So I'm really happy and thankful to this community. So this is all from my side. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I was just struggling how to inculcate this good reading habit, but as he has seen me doing this, so initially she started.
So you are actually living by example, Rajeshwari, because our family and kids imitating us is like, I think, the biggest award, right? Like
Yes.
everything starts with there, and not everyone is able to do that. So that's really inspiring. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Thank you. So now let's conclude this session. And next Friday also, we will be doing this sharing of the books. And if you are interested to share your stories, so we will listen that also. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining today's session. Bye-bye.
Awesome, fantastic, going great.
Awesome. Very good.
But 3 years is not a small journey, you know.
Yes.
That too, consistency, persistency, and then the way, the relentlessly you are managing this show, all of you, is priceless. You know, there is so much to learn. In fact, this FELD itself is a case study. Like, Vasu is not here, so yet we are here. You know, like we are feeling his absence at the same time we are
Yes.
experiencing his presence as well, because he sowed the seed and the seed has grown into such a beautiful tree. Now it is producing fruits. See, we have so many speakers tonight, and it's amazing. Like you guys are amazing, fantastic, good.
I want to add one thing here. See, whatever we are doing is basically is our true intention. Like, and a true intention is always a heart's desire, and the heart desire is a desire of the God, and the desire of the God is like a power of the universe. So we should follow our true intention, our heart desire, and always look at our why factor. Why I want to do that.
Absolutely.
They all like it's all about that we want to do it from the heart, and that's how it is working for all of us. And I think yes, everybody has done so much great to add value to the group, and see, it's all about it's like working together in a team and helping each other become successful. And it's just like I was reading in some book that when you are helping others, like whatever way we are helping each other, when you help others, it's just like paying a rent for the room in the heaven, right? So just keep reading, keep sharing, and use those learning in your day-to-day life and be successful. And just keep paying your rent for a room in the heaven. I'll just say that.
Thank you. Okay, let's meet next Friday. Have a great day ahead and weekend.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night.